Yeah. What's going on? It's the Livest Live. That boy Maurice, the fabulous, the brilliant Samantha Renee. How y'all doing on this 20? Is it?
25.
Yeah, 25. Y'all know what day it is. So,
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to all of y'all. And we're on deck. We tried to get on earlier today, but man, ate some turkey, some dressing, and macaroni and cheese. And y'all, I passed out. Dinah did it again. You know what I'm talking about? For real. You know what I'm saying? So, Tamika, how you doing, Tamika?
Hi.
We ain't seen you in so long, Tamika. How are you and the family on this fabulous night, this evening? How are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Pooh Bird on deck. How you doing, Pooh? Hey, so Pooh, what's the weather like tonight?
It's 51 clear in Trotwood. It's a nice night tonight. I feel pretty good.
Yeah, man, it's a nice night.
It was snowing last year, so.
Yeah, it was snowing last year. Hey, y'all tell me to get here. Now y'all already know how we start out the Livest Live. We're going to go ahead and get there right now. While y'all come and tell them to get here right now. Man, I got some verses that might spark some interest to y'all, man. So y'all check this out, man. This comes from Jeremiah chapter 10, and it says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For one culture a tree out of the forest, one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen. With the axe they deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as palm trees, but speaketh not. They must need be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. For such as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great in thy might." And basically, that is talking about the Christmas tree, y'all. And we got to understand our customs and what we got going on. And it's just something for y'all to ponder to see. If you want to know more about it, go to Jeremiah chapter 10 and read that. And, let us know what your opinion is of it. But guess what, y'all? Y'all know why we here. We came to turn it up with y'all a little bit on the holidays. We hope you got your family around. Y'all ate good today. Some of y'all unwrapped some presents. Here go my present right here, y'all. Y'all already know that's my present right there, you know what I'm saying? So you got to know that. Samantha, how you feeling tonight?
I feel good. I'm blessed.
I feel good.
Hi, Keish. How you doing?
Yeah, Keisha. What it do, man? Y'all tell me to get here now, man. We finna get to some Hollywood finesse. You know what I'm saying? It's called TikTok. Hold the line.
Yes. It's finesse.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Y'all tell me to get here now. We finna turn up. It's the Livest Live. Yeah.
Time is just flying by. The Ferrari just flying by. While you was somewhere wasting time. Too busy trying to get high. I was running up a bag. The only limit is the sky. You fail when you don't try. I can't lie, boy, I'm that guy. TikTok. I can't
What's
lie,
the entertainment on deck?
TikTok. The Ferrari's just flying by. Oh, you don't like Christian rap? Well, you ain't heard it like this. The world making room for me. They say it come from a gift. Streets call me finesse. Government call me Mr. Smith. My wife say I'm a mess. Rest of the world say it's him. I am unorthodox, meaning a paradise. One with a forward influences like tarot cards. If it be problems, I tell her how big my God. How many young sites in the power is in my lock. You can't stop me on my feet like a pair of socks. You wasting your time doing all of that hay.
Show Bridget what it do. Miko Nelson, what it is.
Time is just flying by. The Ferrari just flying by. While you was somewhere wasting time. Too busy trying to get high. I was running up a bag. The only limit is the sky.
We going hard. Y'all tell them to get here. We finna turn up.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
TikTok. I can't lie, I'm that guy.
You feel me?
TikTok. The Ferrari's just flying by. can't lie, I'm that guy. You don't believe me, you can ask the Lord. See, I believe in his word, and it'll never come back void.
Okay.
And don't touch this anointing.
If our 3,000, we on deck.
Since my son's college paid for, might as well buy that Porsche. See, it ain't all about the money, cause life you can't pay for. Since I've been reborn, living life abundantly and I want more. If you ask, then you shall receive.
Man, we love you too, Miko. We finna turn up on the holiday side.
He said in that Jeremiah 29:11. Time is just flying by. The Ferrari just flying by. While you were somewhere wasting time. Too busy trying to get high. I was running up a bag. Don't limit is the sky. You fail when you don't try.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
I'm that guy.
She always got a mind of her own. You feel what I'm saying?
Tick-tock.
We can't live with you.
I am that guy.
Can't live without you. Hold on, what you doing?
Tick-tock. The Ferrari just flying by.
So you gonna drink it all, man. One thing about the situation, that's Hollywood Finesse on the Livest Live Swisser Entertainment. Y'all know all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. TikTok, you already know it don't stop. It's the Livest Live. Yeah. Listen, y'all, listen. Samantha done. Listen, y'all. Cheers, Samantha. Cheers, Samantha. Hold on, man. You got more than me. Listen, y'all, we just chilling, you know what I'm saying? And we glad that y'all came on with us on the Livest Live tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, I was trying to show y'all we were pulling up, but while the music was on, Samantha already pulled up. You feel what I'm saying? So, she always doing the most, you know what I'm saying? Because you already know that. Listen, y'all, we glad y'all on tonight. So, you know, we always talking about some real life things, man. And you know, I wanted to touch on the subject, and it's envy. You know what I'm saying? What is envy, y'all? You know what I'm saying? It is not a sin to be tempted to envy, but if it is allowed to live and fester, it becomes destructive. We got to understand that. And why is envy sin? When envy springs up and is allowed to live and grow in a person's heart, it has horrible consequences, people. We can see many accounts of that in the Bible. You understand me? When Abel's sacrifice was respected by God, and his was not Cain killed his brother out of envy. When Korah was envious of Moses, he was swallowed up by the earth. When Saul let envy of David enter his heart, the end result was that he was killed in battle. Even Jesus was killed by the religious leaders of the day out of envy. A sound heart is life to the body, but envy is rottenness to the bones. Now, we've got to understand, y'all, in life that, you know, we all are walking among this earth as living examples of God's grace. And, you know, people come along and they're jealous and envious of certain things, traits that you might have. We've got to understand our positions in life. Samantha, what do you think about, you know, envy?
I think it's a bad trait to have, but unfortunately, it's people in the world that does envy other people for whatever type of reasons. But ultimately, we should ask ourselves, why is envy a sin? Envy is something that most people are familiar with. And when we see that someone has something we would like to have, physically possessions or personality traits or ministries or talents, then a natural human reaction is to envy them. It takes a conscious work to become free from it, so that we can be thankful for what we have been given and rejoice with those who rejoice with us. That was Romans 12, chapter 15 verse. I mean, we should be able to humble ourselves and be thankful for the things that we do have, and, you know, be hopeful for the things that we would like to have. But, you know, I mean, in the word it says if we don't work, we don't eat. So, you know, you should be willing to put in work and be willing to do things to get to the next level and have things that you desire with your heart, you know. And a lot of times, as long as you pray and you believe that you've already received it, ultimately it's yours. That's what the word says.
You know, a lot of people don't want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? It is not a sin to be tempted to envy, but it is allowed to live and fester. It becomes destructive. What I said before. Why is envy sin? Because it divides people. It destroys relationships. It sows discord and creates a spirit of bitterness and evil. It causes people to act and speak in toxic ways. To become envious is definitely a sin, and it is defined as such in God's word. Now, we got to understand that, you know what I'm saying? I had a situation earlier this week with one of my family members where I came to this whole thing of envy. I didn't want to admit it, but after I researched what envy was, it's definitely that. And I don't have no more than the next, you know what I'm saying? I'm striving to do, provide for my family and things of that nature, and I couldn't understand. I tried to get some understanding, but I still couldn't get no understanding, and it turned into a physical thing, y'all. So I want you to, everyone at the Sound of Our Voice, to keep us in your prayers. You know, people are walking around with their own mindset, their own opinions about things, and we have our own opinions. But just because I have an opinion about something, that means that that doesn't mean I can't respect your mind. We can agree to disagree. You understand me? And that's a lot of things that people want people to be the way they want them to be. They want them to do what they want them to do. And it's not like that. You must govern yourselves accordingly in your life and see fit that what works for you might not work for me. You understand me? But we can still show love to each other and come to a common understanding that understand that we're different. You understand me? And that's a key thing in life. A lot of times people get jealous and envious, and they don't have you. You're not the way they want you to be. And then guess what? Now they want to kill you. Now they want to hurt you. Now it's damn you and everything you stand for. When it ain't even gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? We can all grow together and be successful. Y'all tell them to get here now, man. We talking about jealousy and envy. We got another subject that we gonna talk about too. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we gonna pull up and put a part in y'all face. You know what I'm saying? This is about Swiss Entertainment. That boy Mark Selvey paid the cost on the Livest Live. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Like, love, and share it. We going home.
Everybody wanna be a killer.
Yeah.
Nobody wanna do the time.
Happy holidays, Miss Katie Harrison. We turned up. Yeah.
Everybody trying to be a boss.
It's the Livest.
Everybody wanna make money.
I'm talking about the Livest. Yeah.
Everybody wanna be a killer. Nobody wanna do the time.
You know what I tell you?
Everybody say selling dope. Most y'all out here lying. Everybody wanna be rich. Everybody trying to be a boss.
I see y'all got them ugly sweaters on out there. Yeah.
Everybody wanna be a killer. Nobody wanna do the time.
Y'all tell them to get here down the Livest Live and go home.
Most y'all out here lying.
What?
I done been through the mud. I done hung with the hoes. I done came down hard on triggers.
Okay.
If it wasn't for the grace and the mercy God gave one, none of y'all still be living. Preach to the street like a post to.
Yeah.
I really don't care if I know you.
Let's go, y'all. Y'all like, love, and share it. It's the Livest Live.
Keep it 100 all day though. If it don't make sense, what you say though?
Hey.
The Holy Spirit living on the inside. I'ma pray by then, I'ma let go. Coming through the paint like Brum Brum.
Ooh.
Step back, drop like Curry.
Switch.
Got fired on the plate, but it's okay. Got God on my team, no worry. This generation so wicked. Knock it off for a meal.
Yeah, man, we just enjoyed the day that God gave us. We blessed and highly favored.
Everybody wanna be a killer.
Yeah.
Nobody wanna do the time. Everybody say selling dope. Most y'all out here lying. Everybody wanna be rich.
I hope everybody enjoyed their family.
Everybody wanna make money.
But
Nobody wanna wear the coat. Everybody wanna be a killer. Nobody wanna do the time. Everybody
Niggas
say
about to
selling dope.
eat turkey.
Most y'all out here lying.
Yeah.
Everybody wanna be rich.
Miko Nelson, we glad you ride with us.
Everybody wanna make money, but nobody wanna pay the cost. Everybody wanna be rich. Everybody trying to be a boss. Everybody wanna make money, but nobody wanna pay the cost. I never know the cost when he died on the cross. When he came and he died for my sins. If you don't accept Christ, then you won't go to heaven. Cause why? He the only way in. I'ma pull up on you like diapers. Hit it one time like snakes. Order my steps in your everyday word. This Bible be my rifle. Going to the top like an astronaut.
Nah, we ain't in the field, man. We miss y'all though.
Cooking on the track like a crocodile. You don't wanna be safe.
We started what it do.
Do it one time for the D-boy. Do it 2 times for the church house.
Yeah.
You can find me in the street trying to save these souls every day. You can call that a workout. If it don't work out, then it's all good. I'ma keep on preaching in my hood. Let the truth be told and the the gospel.
It's the
Livest.
Livest.
Like it should.
I said the
Nobody wanna be a
Livest.
killer. Nobody wanna do the time. Everybody say selling dope. Most y'all out here lying. Everybody wanna be rich. Everybody trying to be a boss.
She up there trying to say that way, y'all.
But nobody wanna pay the cost. Everybody wanna be a killer. Nobody wanna do the time. Everybody say selling dope. Most y'all out here lying. Everybody wanna be rich. Everybody trying to be a boss. Everybody wanna make money. But nobody wanna pay cost.
Say you want to turn on with the Livest Live. We thankful for everybody who tuned in tonight, y'all. We don't want y'all to know happy holidays up in here. It's the Livest Live. That boy, Maurice, Samantha today. We turned up. It's going to be 2020. Y'all get to it. Secure it. It's for you. Yeah. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait, you know what I'm saying? God has been so good. And I can't wait to see the blessings he got in store for us and get what we turned up for. Yeah. So, we were discussing, envy a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And, how does one overcome envy? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But being tempted to envy doesn't have to lead to sin. There's a way of escape. You know what I'm saying? In 1 Corinthians 10:13, when he lived on earth, Jesus conquered all sin. He was tempted in every way, just like we are, yet without sin. As a result, he can sympathize with our weaknesses and help us when we are tempted. There's a throne of grace we can go to boldly so we can obtain mercy and find grace, power from the Holy Spirit to help us overcome envy every single time we are tempted. You know what I'm saying? Hebrews chapter 2, verse 18, and Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15 through 16, we can overcome like he overcame. How do we overcome it? We have to begin by acknowledging it. You understand me? That's the first thing that we got to do. A lot of people are walking around in life acting like they doo-doo don't stink. You understand me? They're acting like that they don't sin, or they don't come short every day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't have problems, or everything that they say is right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, we all fall short. I don't claim to know everything. Samantha don't either. You know what I'm saying? So, we've got to look within ourselves and understand that we fall short. Is that what we've been going by all these years in our life? Are the results been healthy? Is that right? Are we just stubborn in our walk of life today that we don't want to change? You understand what I'm saying? I was trying to talk to somebody the other day, and I was talking to one of my brothers, and he came and he told me something real in life. Big ups to Lionel Fulton. He said, bro, you can't speak logics to people who are unlogical. And guess what? I thought about that. And it was real, because you can talk to somebody all day, and if they can't comprehend what you're talking about, then guess what? They still lost. They ain't gonna understand. So at one point we was talking about on Livest Live, about communication. And communication is the key. But guess what? If you can't comprehend, you ain't really got yourself nothing. You just talking. You understand what I'm saying? So understand who these people are that you're coming across, and understand that everybody ain't gonna go the way you want them to go, and everybody ain't gonna understand who you are and where you are in life today. What you think about this, Samantha?
I mean, it's pretty much is what it is. I mean, even though we say common sense is just not common anymore. Some people just act like they really don't know, which 9 times out of 10 they do know, but they just want to act like they want to act or be like they want to be. You could just be walking down the street going to the store, mind your own business. Somebody can holler, looking stank, or you know what I'm saying, to you just mind your business.
What's up, Jerry? What it do, bro?
Store. But people hate for no reason, like they envy you for no reason. Some stuff you can't even fathom. And me personally, I wouldn't even try to be sitting up and trying to figure out why they envy you or why they don't like you, because 9 times out of 10 they do that because they is insecure about something within themselves.
Miss Love.
Happy holidays, family. I mean, I really don't even know too much to say about that, because people will be people, and a lot of times we feel like because we're human beings, and God bless us with 5 senses, to know and not to do certain things, common sense is just not coming in this day and time. It's just not.
So it ain't coming?
No.
She said it ain't coming. So some of y'all just ain't got no sense no way. You know what I'm saying? I've been there before, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just me, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know what time it is, man. We finna crank it up one more time for the one time, man. We glad that y'all came on this holiday to spend it with the Livest Live for a couple minutes.
You niggas off of
We thankful,
throw my neck back now. I got my shit now. I got to this movie. We might win an Emmy. 2000 and something.
Oh, get it ready, bro, 'cause God is good. You know we gonna do it for days. We with you. God is good and worthy to be praised.
Yeah, you niggas off of them niggas throw my neck back now. I got my shit in now.
It's the Livest Live, man. We on deck with it. And guess what? When it come on, we gotta tell you, it's the Livest. I said the Livest. Go get it, cut.
Put that shit on, keep my foot on their neck. I done bounced up, now I got
So today, you know what I'm talking about? We talking about a little envy. And we got another subject that I want to discuss. I ain't even said nothing about it yet. And I want y'all to comment on that one, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really confused. Yeah.
Put that designer on, baby.
And guess what? We got new music coming from the artist. We got the Son of Jordan. We gonna play that today. We got Mac. We got Youngin and Bossed Up. We got Cairo beating Dopers. We got Feel No Free Words. You know what I'm saying? And more. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just ride with us. And we are blessed by God to be among the living to spread inspiration and life to the world. Yeah. So we want y'all to like, love, and share this video. We on YouTube too. We gonna put up in the links. You know what I'm saying? We want you to click, like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Because we do this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And God is good. You know what I'm saying? He gives us the energy and the mindset to want to move forward in life. So we hope that y'all are willing to grow with us. We don't claim to know everything, but guess what? We pray and seek God's face that He can direct our path. You know what I'm saying? So when we with that, you know what I'm saying? We feel like we can't be stopped. What you think, Samantha? Yeah.
My bitch and my clear on the vest. I stay fresh as fuck. We ain't having the list. Wrap up from the back and put dick in the chest. Wrap your whole person like Christmas.
We gonna wrap you up like Christmas today. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So we just thankful that y'all came on. You know what I'm saying? MMR3000. We global. We on deck. We want y'all to get to the website www.mmr3000.com and make sure you check in, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some big things coming. And we thankful to God that He's allowing us to grow each and every day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in life are out here, just out here. We are here to show love to those who want to be encouraged in life, who want to be uplifted in life, who are striving for betterment. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, we don't claim to know it all. But definitely, we know enough to know that God is good and worthy to be praised, and He's the one who wakes us up every morning. As long as we know that. Oh, you in? Oh, Miss Love says she in Orlando, turned up in Florida. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? We glad that y'all are enjoying your family and just, you know, living life. You know what I'm saying? There's so much negativity going on in the world today that, man, sometimes you can get thrown off and miss these moments. You know, and then the devil can sneak in and just steal your joy over the smallest things, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really sickening sometimes. And then, you know, like the subject that we were discussing tonight, envy, it can just sneak in and just destroy. You know what I'm saying? And you look back on it and you be like, man, what is really going on? What happened? You know, so we gotta be aware, man, that the devil, he's lurking, seeking to kill, steal, and destroy. You feel me? And he'll use you. You feel me? You know, he'll use you. And we gotta be aware of that, y'all. So let's stay in tune with life today and understand. Hey, y'all, we got the world premiere. Mac. Pardon me, man. I like this jam right here. MMR 3000, we global, man. I like this jam right here. We better get to it, man. That Mac, man. Pardon me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's another day on the Livest Live. We turn it up for it. Y'all ride with us, like, love, and share it. Subscribe to the official Livest Live YouTube channel. Yeah. Me and Samantha, we belong together.
Even though I messed up a few times, girl, just hear me out. Ain't tryna make you mad, girl, I wanna make you smile. Mama said like, oh, she proud. Look like I figured out. Ooh, it's been a while. Growing up a problem child. Can I eat you up like an edible? Doing shows no time on the schedule. Rock bands, I can really heavy metal you. I just wanna sit down all next to you. So can you sit back, start feeling me, yeah. Call it up like a 10 GA. I just wanna lay up all through the week, baby. Can you spend your time with me like I spend my time with you? Is you texting other niggas? I would never do that back to you. Hey, I just wanna roll with you, yeah. I wanna control you, boo, yeah. I want you comfortable. Hey, we eating lunch, but we sitting up under the sun. We playing games and I know you love fun. I want you on me, baby girl, you number one. So let me know that I call you shawty. Just tell me when you callin'. Now I do not do this often. I lost the party, I swear to God, you make it hard to sleep. I just need my baby right with me now. Don't you see now? I'm crying. I'm trying I might as well confess to your best friend.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? We on deck with it. That's the new music from Mac on deck. What you got, what you got going, girl?
Happy holidays, everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed their lovely Wednesday. Probably gonna get out and about and enjoy family and some fun activities. I don't know if you guys are going out or staying in. But if you do decide to go out, you guys should be careful and just be safe and just enjoy your family and show love. So that's what today is about. Just showing love, being happy, being able to rejoice. Yeah, the big
Man, you got this thing on 90, man. What's going on? Man, I'm talking about me. I'm trying to cool on. You got the heat on, man. What's going on?
Yo, I don't have time to cook. What I just said, humble yourself. Be thankful you got heat.
I'm going to humble myself and you got it cold up hot up in here. Now this woman turn on the heat, y'all. What's going on? I'm going to humble myself. Man, is you feel the way?
What y'all put down? What y'all got going on?
What y'all got going on? Hold
Let
on.
y'all just tap in real quick.
Yeah, man, y'all chose to tap in with us real quick, man. We love y'all, man, for real. Yeah. We turned up on the Livest Live. That was MMR 3000's own Mac. Part of me, you know what I'm saying? You heard it first on the Livest Live, man. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, you already know what we got going. We just playing the music and keeping it real, man. Hey, man, I got a question for y'all, though, for real, though, man. How do y'all feel about somebody else physically disciplining your child? Yeah. Do you feel like that significant other, that boyfriend, or it could be even you married and that's not the biological parent's child? You know what I'm saying? How the hood finesse? What it do, bro? We just played that TikTok.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? And we opened up with that TikTok, and we are thankful so much that you chose to tap in for a minute with us, man. We love you today. You know what I'm saying? But we were talking about, how do you feel about discipline? There's a lot of people out there, you know, me personally, I feel like there's different situations, y'all. But I had a situation where, you know, one of my children were being disciplined by another person, and
Hi, Miss Denise.
I really can't feel that. I actually really got in my feelings. I really told him, like, look, man, next time you put your hands on my kids, it's gonna be problems. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like that you can discipline if they're in your household and you're looking after them and you are the adult in that situation, I feel like that, yes, that there you can discipline. But physically, I'm not feeling it. Because I feel like I'm alive and well. I feel like the mother's alive and well. If she feels like she needs to get physically disciplined, then she should do that. I don't feel like that that other person should have the right to physically discipline that child. And that's just my opinion. Mm-hmm. Now, there are different scenarios to the situation. I understand that. Samantha, how you feel?
Ultimately, it's about being able to communicate with each other, and not only being able to communicate, but comprehend the communication. If you are not in a relationship with the person that you have kids with, and they have moved on, and they have another person that lives in the household with them, that's providing for them, of course the child should respect that other individual. And it's a difference between disciplining the child and beating the child. I mean, it's a total difference. But you also have to understand, if this person of the other parent that is in the household with the child is telling the next individual that you can discipline them however you see fit, and the other parent is not, with that, obviously some people need to talk, and some people need to get some understanding with some things. Because if you're not in the household with that child, and this other parent is with their other significant other, and they're allowing these things, I mean, it only can go so far. Unless you call in the DHS or something, because it done got to the point where this child got bruises and stuff on them, where you can visually see that they're being abused. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not in that household with that parent, and you're not able to have a civilized conversation with them, you know what I'm saying, to let them know, okay, well, I don't think that anyone should be physically disciplining our child, and we don't physically discipline them. It's other ways to discipline them. If you put them in a dying cockroach, or if you make them stand in the corner, or a lot of people say that ain't gonna help. But I mean, it just depends. And if a lot of people whoop the child to actually discipline them and to show them right from wrong, although others discipline them because they're bitter, they're mad, they're taking their anger out on them. So again, like I said, it just depends on the situation and who are the people that are involved. And if the adults aren't able to compromise and come to a mutual agreement as far as how we're going to be disciplining the child, I mean, it's going to forever be some type of frustration when it comes to that.
Yeah, I feel that. And our cousin Denise said she agrees natural parents unless the other partners are in the household and providing care for them. How you doing, cuz, too? We love you tonight. I feel that, too. And basically, like I said, I probably wouldn't have had a problem with it if it wasn't a breakdown of communication. Or I could understand more about the situation and what's going on. If you just out of spite doing things and not respecting me as a parent, just because you paying a little bills, or you feel like, of course you're gonna have to pay some bills if you with that person's parent. I mean, of course that goes with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it deserves some more looking into before we just make a final decision. What do you think? Do you feel like that other people should be able to whoop your kids just because y'all in a relationship together? What do y'all think, man? Y'all comment and let us know, man. We're finna get to some MMR 3000, some more MMR 3000 Global, man. This is Too Smooth Flexing. You know what I'm saying? The whole MMR 3000 on this joint. KMF, Miss Nate, Mac, King Spud, and that boy Big C. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all, we finna flex on y'all. One time for the one time. Y'all like, love, and share it, man. It's the Livest Live. On the holiday side. Yeah. We going hard with it. Y'all make sure y'all let them know. It's the Livest Live. Yeah.
I'm flexing on you.
Jump out the phone, we steady be flexing. All in your pocket, my dog keep finessing. Choppers on choppers, they kickin' like Texas. They know about that west straight from the west. MMR 3000, we keep money piling. Hoes on my phone acting stupid, they trying. From the bottom to the top, they see how I climb. You come to the trap and I promise they guide. Walk through the club and I told them to rocket. They Glock in my pocket, I bet they won't stop.
You niggas remind me of Teslas.
They crack up and still ain't making noise. They witness you come up from nothing and love it, but soon as I make it, they hate you more. So I'm stuck at the net, make them hate me more. Shit like fuck, I wanna fuck, what we waiting for? Then she got on her knees with 2 hands like it's her, so to obey, I'm a lord, not the Lord. But it's alright, continue, cause when I fuck, I'm trying to end it and put you in fam out of sleep. She said that shit, you just left your nigga to come in with me.
Oh man, we flexing right now, Y'all tell them. Tell them to get here now. Yeah. Me and the fabulous Debris and Samantha Renee. Yeah. What hell?
I'm flexing on you.
Really?
I'm flexing on you.
Say it took a long time for me to finally get here. Never thought I'd get it right. Oh, how many days and nights I prayed to get it right. Now I'm flexing, no diamonds, but I got your bitch start gazing. No Jamaican or Asian, but this purple got me lazy. Swear this shit amazing. Yeah, flexing so hard, broke a sweat. I got the drill, so don't step in it. You might get left on the steps. No slipping, I keep me a stepping. I'm KMSing, so they know that I'm blessed. Don't need a scale if I know the way. When you doing better, they supposed to hate. Got a full stomach and a full plate. If I'm still alive, then I'm doing great.
Flex on a nigga like bodybuilder. Tool on me like bodybuilder. Stop pretending, boy, you not no killer. In the jungle, all my nigga gorilla. Chopper got banana for the monkey nigga.
I'm flexing on you.
Okay.
I'm flexing on you.
We on deck with it.
I'm flexing on you.
Yeah.
I'm flexing on you. I'm flexing on you.
We flexing
Flexing on
on
hoes every time I walk in. I come from the bottom, I just wanna win. I don't fuck with hoes, they all pretend. I go by Miss Nay and I'm setting the trend. They mad cause I flex and I did it again. Don't call me a dime cause I'm more than a 10.
Flexing in my BBS and these niggas stunting, wondering and guessing like who is that? That's that nigga showstopper, be moving work like he full-blooded Mexican. Plenty of extra shit, licking my wrist and get major licks. I be crossing that border, bitch flexing on them. I invented the fixing, she check your history. I been out here ballin', bitch.
I'm flexing on you. I'm flexing on you. I'm flexing on you. I'm flexing on you. I'm flexing on you.
Hey y'all, so check this out, man. You know, right before we got through flexing on you know what I'm saying, we were talking about, do you feel it's cool to let somebody else whoop your kids? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it's cool that you let that significant other whoop your children? You know what I'm saying? Y'all comment and let us know what y'all got, how y'all feel about that. We also was talking about jealousy and envy, you know what I'm saying? These envious people out here in the world.
But they can go just as well as with that. People can be jealous and envy of the fact that you are no longer with them. So just to be a bitter person, they can use that against you just to allow the next person to whoop your children because you're not able to discipline them. You know, you got to know the type of person that you're dealing with. Know this person's character. You know, it was set up a certain way to be a certain way. And a lot of times, growing and learning things, it's not like that. You know, you have children out of wedlock. You have children with different people. So the things that come with that, it's just the way it's going to be. Because it was not done the way it was supposed to be. And even though you're trying to do it the way it's supposed to be, you should get to know people. You should get to know people's character. You should get to know people's family. You should get to know people's background. Don't just get involved with somebody because they thick or because they look good or they fine. And then you get involved with them so much that when now you got a child with them and now you're really starting to see what type of person this person really is. You know what I'm saying? After you figure out their real character and their real personality, they ain't so fine no more.
Yeah.
They ain't so pretty hot and tempting no more.
Because
the physical attraction is no longer there because now you're really figuring out, okay, well, this person doesn't have the morals and the standards and the values that you would like for them to have. Although when you seeing them and you found something attractive about them, it wasn't pretty much the right thing that you found attractive about them. It was more of the physical than the mental attraction. And that's a lot of times where, things, go left because you're being attracted to the wrong things. And then after things get to a point where no return, and now it's a child involved, and now you're really seeing what type of cars this person will really pull and try to play. Now you're like, bro, like, this not the person that I met. Like, this not the person that I thought I knew.
So basically, what you're saying is we're not seeking God's face from the get-go when we're getting in these relationships, and we're having children out of wedlock, And then in the end result is the kid is the one who suffers because of negligence between the adults. And sometimes these aren't even adults. You know what I'm saying? That's Tink.
Oh Lord, hey Tink. Hey Hummingbird.
So y'all, we gotta be aware of the people we have relationships with. We gotta be aware of this ain't just what, like Samantha said, they look good. Everything that look good ain't good, y'all. And you gotta understand that. Y'all, we gonna keep it going with the MMR3000 Global T. We got KMF on deck, man. We finna pull up some more. You know what I'm saying? Pull up some more on the Live is Live, man. Y'all tell them to like, love, and share, and tell them to get here now. We talking about
Tell me up, man.
We talking about if we let them beat your kids. Y'all need to check this and let it go. You know what I'm talking about? We going hard with it. This is KML. Kicking major flavor on the Live is Live. We finna pull some more, check how we can. Y'all enjoy your holiday and understand that we living life and we loving it. What's going on, Miss Wells? We going home. Yeah, what's going on, TT? Pull up some more with us, you hear me? Man, Samantha done drunk it all up. Ain't no more, you know what I'm saying? She done drunk it all up. Y'all get with us and get left behind. It's the Livest. I'm talking about the Livest experience you ever gonna see, baby.
I'ma pour up another foe. Get higher than ever before.
Yeah.
Got the bitch in the feelings. Cause now I'm changing my standards. Backwoods start like Santa. I got her dancing. I treat it like she basic. I ain't got no manners. Down on my problems and all of these families. Mama told me to slow down, but I can't. Problems so deep that a nigga might sink. Papa is to get my mama on the revenue. You don't know what I've been through. Band up Draco, kicking flavor like
y'all get with us and get left behind like I said before. It's the Live is Live when we kicking the music and keeping it real.
And I finally found my purpose. Got on my ass, I got me some new ones. Got me some new ones.
Y'all like, love, and share the Live is Live. Tell them we on deck.
I told them just show me. Cause I ain't with all that talking. Yeah, little bit gotta talk too much, so the little whole lot. So I told her some more, pour some more. These bitches they fans, they wanna blow some more. Yeah, the ass got me tripping, feeling got me geeky. I'm out my body, but it's a wonderful feeling. So roll up some more, pour some more. These bitches they fans, they wanna blow some more.
Yeah.
The ass got me tripping, feeling got me geeky. I'm out my body, but it's a wonderful feeling.
I just took off and left Earth. What a wonderful feeling. Sipping syrup, mixing perks. Then I just popped the X. I don't know which way to go. Feel like Major lost on this lonely road. But these bitches say they gon' guide me home. They gon' guide me home. You know what I'm on. Tryna get all of them inside of one bed. I got her feet up by her head, yeah. I'm tryna rock the bed, but I'm not afraid. Hold up, popping these meds like house, yeah. I got my dick all in his spouse, now he mad, but I just want the motherfucking bread. You can get her when I'm done, yeah. I'm through with that. Popping this shit, just call up Draco, just call up Major. Finna have a function, so you know how that go. Yeah, you know how it go.
So roll up some more, pour some more. These bitches they fans, they wanna blow some more. The ass got me tripping, this got me geeky. I'm out my body, but it's a wonderful feeling. So roll up some more,
We gon' roll up some more, you know what I'm saying?
These bitches they fans, they wanna blow us some more. The ass got me tripping, this got me geeky. I'm out my body, but it's a wonderful feeling. I was down on my ass, I ran up some K, gotta get to a bag. I ain't chasing no bitches, I'm chasing the digits, left her in the past.
Okay,
I just stay consistent and I'm busy working, they hoping I crash. I'm focused on riches, I come from the trenches with roaches and rats. Signing hard, I ain't put on no change up. Want the money, I don't want no fame, no. Living hell, I done been through the flames. Pouring up, got a cup full of pain. I can't get no sleep like I popped a bean. Moving silence, I ain't gotta make a scene. Run the game from the bleachers, then make the team. I was filling up a swisher full of green. Hit that bitch from the back like a fender bender. She gon' eat up the game like a chicken dinner. Bust a nothing, I dip, now she in the feeling. Smoking loud, got me deaf like I'm hard of hearing. Want the riches, success in my britches. Fuck the world till I bust in the kidneys. We been thugging since we was some children. Play with gang and it's gon' be a killing. So roll some more, pour some more.
Yeah.
These bitches, they fans, they wanna blow us some more. Yeah. The ass got me tripping, this nigga got me geeking. Yeah. I'm out my body, but it's a wonderful feeling.
Y'all like love, set
So roll
alive
some
and
more, pour some more. Yeah. These bitches, they fans, they wanna blow us some more. The ass got me tripping, this nigga got me geeking. Yeah. I'm out my body, but it's a wonderful feeling.
It's kicking major flavor, KMF on deck with the livest live, you feel me? And y'all, we were just talking about some real touchy subjects, you know what I'm talking about? I know a lot of y'all don't like to talk about that type stuff, you know what I'm saying? But what's real is real, you know what I'm saying? What's going on in your life is the question. What's on, Smell?
I mean, that's a real topic to know. Like, know who you got around your kids. Because just because this person is providing for you, just because this person got a good job or they got a nice car or whatever they're doing that's got your attention, like, make sure you know who this person is. And even with, like, when the situation is, you know what I'm saying, to where you're no longer with the person that you have a kid by, like, it shouldn't be no point to where, you know what I'm saying, y'all can have a mutual understanding. It ain't got to be all boo and bae and love and all that. But, I mean, just a mutual understanding to be able to talk to them and understand, like, who you dealing with and what type of ground rules y'all got set in your household, even if you don't live there. Because ultimately, if you got somebody around your child and they proclaim that they love your child because they love you, and then some extra stuff happen, like I've been seeing a lot of times where these men is dealing with these women, and these men are this child's father, and he put in a tub of hot scalding water, or, you know what I'm saying, they're being molested and all type of stuff. And, you know, so it don't just happen with outside people. It happens with the real parents too. Like, some people can be bitter to the point that they're no longer with that particular individual, or some people don't even really want to be with that individual. They still with that individual, so they try to do stuff so they can get this person out their life. But this child didn't ask to be here. This child did not ask to be here. So once you bring that child in the world, it's no longer about you anymore. But a lot of people don't see it that way. A lot of people still feel like it's still everything about them, and whatever they want, it is what it is, and it shouldn't be like that. Like, because this child has to grow up. This child is not going to be a child forever. This child is going to be certain stuff that this child deals with as a toddler, adolescence, preteen, whatever you want to call it, to where they're going to be able to recall these incidents. And they're going to be able to know rightly who really showed them love and who was really just doing stuff out of spite to make other people mad or feel some type of way. Like, you can tell, you know what I'm saying? When your Medill whooped you for something, you know one thing. Your Medill trying to show you right from wrong. And a lot of times that's the problem. Like, a lot of kids aren't being disciplined. A lot of kids aren't being taught right from wrong. And even if they are being disciplined, you're not telling them what they're being disciplined for. You're just whooping them. And then they go back and do the same thing again because you didn't tell them, okay, the reason for this whooping is because you don't be disrespecting people. Or the reason for this whooping is because you don't be stealing stuff. Whatever the reason that you discipline them, you should let them know why they're being disciplined, so they'll know the next time not to do that in order to not be disciplined in that way, whether it be physical or verbally. Like, a lot of times kids are different. Every child is different, just like we're different. We are all created different. So a lot of times you can just talk to a child and let them know, okay, well, this is what I'm not respecting, and I'm gonna need you to change this and not do that again. And they can make some adjustments, and you will see the adjustments that have been made, versus some kids that don't get it verbally, that you have to use not just per se physical, as far as you got to get a switch or you got to use your hand. Like I said, it's other ways. You can use the dying cockroach, have them stand against the wall and put their hands out and bend their knees and just stand there until they can't bear it no more. And pretty sure 9 times out of 10, whatever they did to get in that dying cockroach, the next time they do whatever they was finna do, they probably gonna think about it, because, bro, I don't want to be standing like that for long like that, again like that.
Put them on their back. Put their hands in the air and their feet in the air. Hold them. Hold them. Don't you drop them. Don't you drop them. You know, so it's a lot of ways of discipline. I think that a lot of us are just getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are doing things that we shouldn't be doing, and we are not in a position to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So let's run a check on ourselves. Let's run a check on what we're doing in life, and understand, is this right or wrong? Is this way I should be doing this? You feel what I'm saying? Because there's always another way to the solution. Hey, y'all, we finna get to some Tucci Escobar, man. We finna get to some meals, man, featuring Euro Got It, man. Y'all ride with us right quick, man. You already know we got about 10 more minutes left on the Livest. We just came on just to show some love and keep it real on this holiday. Play some real music.
Like this song.
Hey, yo, I did buy the house is a coupe. Get away with the roof. My time on suit. Nigga can't do what I do. 40 rack, counter rack in the doorway. Always gonna ever come down, no way. I pull out that foreign on a sunny day. We running a meal, we ain't running late.
We rolled up, it's that exclusive drill.
They wonder when we get there.
Yeah, they wonder when we get it.
That scrap from the A, I can test. You ever had a meal just for bread? We ain't talking about no million, nigga, get the steppers. I use $1 million as a reference. I got $1 million.
I mean, y'all going back to work tomorrow.
See-through panoramic roof. All my hitters gon' shoot. Come through, sweeping out the roof. Count.
Some of y'all got about 2 or 3 weeks off to look. Some of y'all took y'all vacation.
Run with the click, we got multis. Old school bins with the frog guys. True triple fishy, yeah, those guys. Think Euro got it, yo, we all vibe. Louis V drip on dramatic. Dealers on go with the static. 50 band stuff in the attic. Chill a couple meals, just stuff in the match. Leave from the attic, take the drip at the dock. All of the letters blow bag on swag. Fresh car note on 1 pair balance. Gas on dick, got the plug, got the cat. Gas on dick, got the plug, got the cat.
I got a house is a coupe. Get away with the roof. My time on suit. Nigga can't do what I do. 40 rack, counter rack in the doorway. Always gonna ever come down, no way. I pull out that foreign on a sunny day. We running a meal, we ain't running late. This exclusive trip, they wonder when we get there. We got back that scrap from the A out the test. You ever had a meal?
Y'all enjoy your holiday.
Get the stuff.
We thank you that y'all came on to ride with the Livest.
I don't need no friends. I just want a phantom. Party on my lens. I just want to move the wrist. I don't want the rich. Cause I remember days that I didn't have shit. Now I'm getting it. All these niggas pick. Put your yearly salary all up on my wrist. Baby, I'm a star. You could make a wish. Good time in the cell. I never tell. I plead the fifth. Swear I can't buy the damn hood, eating canned goods. Now we in the ring, living damn good. In the gallery with my mama, see them fuck around with Euro. We done got the feet on. Cable, no light, sound, jugging on a iPhone. From Finesse City to the A, baby.
I just bought a house is a coupe. Get away with the roof. My time on suit. Nigga can't do what I do. 40 rack, counter rack in the doorway. Always gonna ever come down, no way. I pull out that foreign on a sunny day. We running a meal, we ain't running late. This exclusive trip, they wonder when we get there. We got back that scrap from the A out the test. You ever had a meal just for bread? We ain't talking about no million, nigga, get the steppers. I use $1 million as a reference. I got $1 million as a blessing.
Yeah, you already know that with that True Drip ENT on deck. That boy Tucci Escobar featuring Euro Got It. That's meal. Y'all can get that on Spotify. All major platforms, you know what I'm saying? True Drip going hard with it. You know what I'm saying? We supporting the movement and we playing the music on the Livest Live, man. We glad that y'all tuned in. We glad that y'all checked in and hollered at us on this lovely night, man. We probably finna get out of here in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to touch on some things, man, and see how y'all felt about it. You know, and if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, I don't know what to tell you. You feel me? Samantha, you was making some good points about that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, everybody has their opinions of how they think these things should go.
But I mean, it's in the word. Like it says, you know, a child that's not disciplined will be doomed to hell. So again, it's a good thing to discipline them, but you know, like I said, you know, things become complicated, you know, because, you know, he knew we human and he knew we was going to sin and we was going to make mistakes. So that's where it comes in to where, you know, you got kids outside of your household where all your kids do not live with you. And maybe you and the mother or the father are not together anymore. So people move on. People find someone else to, you know, fill the void or whatever you want to call it.
To be with.
But I mean, you know, a lot of times it's not even about that. A lot of times people are just bitter of the fact that they're no longer with that person, and they come to a realization that they are no longer going to be able to have this person at any point, so they use a child against them in any way. What's up, Marcus? Hi, family. Happy holidays. And also, I mean, although that's not a good thing,
what it do,
it's never a good thing to use the child, you know what I'm saying, to hurt the parent, because ultimately you're not hurting the adult, you're hurting the child, you know what I'm saying. And it's just
first of all, I want to talk
told y'all we gonna play the side of Jody, man. We gonna get on deck. I ain't mean it.
Y'all know what you used to.
The side of Jody just came in like that right there. What's going on? Uncle Def, what he do? The side of Jody on deck, y'all. Y'all kick it with that soul. Side of soul. Side of soul, take over. Check in the alcohol and garbage.
I thought I had lost you.
Hey man, what y'all got going?
Forever.
Hey, the way you thought he lost her forever.
Thought I would never see you again.
We going hard on the last side, y'all. Get with us and get left behind.
Alone and sex and love.
Y'all never know what we gonna do on the last side. Y'all have a happy holiday.
She's a lady in the streets. But she's so freaky to me.
Okay.
Better love her. Like the sun of
I'm gonna put it up there right quick.
You ain't never better love her. Like the sun of memories of how we used to cruise. Enthuse me. I love to see the grown and sexy
Morgan Thomas, we salute, man. Yeah. There you go right there.
If you got a little ratchet in you, pop that Gucci.
They got the ratchet.
We should put her leg behind her head. I said, ooh, you ain't never better love her. Like the sun of Jordan. You ain't never better love her. Like the sun of Jordan. Let me talk to you for a minute, Flipper. Ladies, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, send me that music. Uncle Def, we're gonna
Have
play
you
that
ever had a man to lick you from the top of your head
Whoa.
to the bottom of your feet?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, let me ask you another question then. Have you ever had a man drive you insane
Okay.
while he continue to make your body shake and make love to your brain?
Okay. You ain't never.
I'm the son of Jordan, and I'm not gonna play.
He's like, he gon' play
So
with
if you buy what I'm about, all the grown and sexy ladies,
all the
come my
grown
way.
and sexy.
You ain't never better love her. Like the son of Jordan. You ain't never better love her. Like the son of Jordan. You ain't never better love her. Like the son of Jordan. You ain't never better love her. Like the son of Jordan. You ain't never better love her. Like the son of Jordan. You ain't never better love her.
I guess it to the best, Uncle Def, you feel me?
Son of Jordan.
Yeah, man, the son of Jody on deck with the Livest Live. Y'all already know how we do it. And man, we had a lovely time with y'all tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, every time we come on, we get a chance to get on here with y'all, man. We love it. You know what I'm saying? Man, God is good. You feel me? Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all that, man, I told y'all we were going to play Youngin'. You got to play some Youngin' and Bossed Up, man. You know what I'm saying? Youngin' and Bossed Up. Let's see if I can find Youngin' and Bossed Up, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get some Youngin' and Bossed Up right here. Oh, as usual, I'm always doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So, Here go Youngin' Ball stuff, y'all. Go get you some Youngin' Ball stuff after we get out of here, man. Wait on Uncle Neff to go ahead and drop that links on me right quick. We might play some Uncle Neff, you hear me? But guess what? You know what I'm saying? We on deck. I always do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always say, Youngin' Ball stuff.
From the dog that he was jealous. Have you ever been locked up by the law? Cause nigga was telling to the law because your partner fucked up the product you selling. Child support piling up, can't get no job cause you a fed. Nobody know when you were broke, but you still be doing favors. You show love to the niggas, turned out to be your biggest hitters. Ain't niggas plotting on your place, ain't niggas eating at your table. Niggas dodge you when they see you cause they still owe you paper. Is you really gon' ride? You willing to die in these streets? Growing up, it was hard to survive. I remember times I ain't eat. I caught a charge, I did buy suicide watch for a week. Paranoid on my mind, ecstasy, I can't sleep. I robbed niggas before they pound and sold them back the next week. Can't name one nigga from my town.
I can't beat you like that on the live.
Tell the judge to set me free. When I was broke, you wanna run, don't need you standing next to me. All this money coming back, stuffing the rest up in the bed. I might pull up in some fed, don't get on my way cause I'm a threat. Why they faces look so mad? Stop all that hate, y'all should be glad. Why for the state gotta cut your bread? You gotta concentrate to complete your head. How he pocket get so cold? These niggas got some shit like hoe. You pull in your property, can't pay what you owe. You niggas can't stop me, I'm sitting on dope. By letting probation got you down the street. I told the DA you ain't coming no prayer. My lawyer said cage and him and get free. If you ever wrote a statement, then you the police. Have you ever caught a vibe from your dog that he was jealous? Have you ever been locked up by the law? Cause nigga was telling to the law because your partner fucked up the product you selling. Child support piling up, can't get no job cause you a felon. Nobody up when you were broke, but you still be doing favors. You show love to the niggas, turned out to be your biggest haters. Ain't niggas plotting on your place, ain't niggas eating at your table. Niggas dodge you when they see you cause they still owe you paper.
Yeah, that was that boy Youngin' Ball stuff, man. We glad that y'all came on with us tonight. You feel me? We going hard, man. I just got some new music, man. I'm gonna play this right here, right now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Dispatches go, it's on 5, man. It's on 5. That was good.
Hopefully the Lord bless the situation.
Yeah, you know the Lord gonna bless it. Lord gonna bless it. Even when we don't know what's going on, you gotta know what's going on. Stay in tune with life, man. I just got Uncle Neff, man, on deck, man. He just said
everybody want a nice day.
Just like that. We on hard, man. Fucking tell me what it do. We go hard. All the way to the yeah, y'all like love and share live and live. We get it for y'all tonight. Just like that, we on shit. Okay.
Some of everybody really think they gonna get a chance. Stop me down, stop me down, stop me down, stop me down, stop me
down. Legacy, what it do, bro?
Everybody should know how I made it to the top. And I fell rock bottom, but I learned I shouldn't stop. Everybody still sleep thinking the money they don't got. Gotta get up off my ass, that's really shit to pop. Everybody still gon' hate no matter what
on the live is live. Tucci Escobar, True Crib Entertainment.
I'm a Jersey nigga that get down and dirty, nigga. Everybody wanna test me, cause I'm not from the city. Most of everybody in Pensacola stay afloat, shit don't want me.
Pensacola, yeah. We all the way in Florida on the live is live. We in Texas, we global, baby. Yeah.
My new things, have my shorty on free. blessed. She a bad bitch, a bad bitch. Power couple that'll hustle. When we go through a struggle, when you laugh up in the features, I've been stacking forward. Every bit of 3 years, I've been working ever since. But the past 6 months, I regret that I quit. But I did it for the passion I have in music. Okay, we gon' make it just seem filthy rich. But everybody really think they gon' stop me.
Brandon Dawes, get it, what's going on? They think they gon' stop us, we just turn it up.
Everybody wants my stand, ain't a bad bitch. Everybody wanna go in,
we turned up, yeah.
Mostly everybody wanna
it's over, it's over, baby girl.
And some of everybody really think they gonna get a chance to stop shit.
Happy holidays to you, darling.
They can stop me, 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 no, they can stop me, no, they can stop me, no.
Hey, a lot about some of these niggas in the cold. See super green, but a lot of my niggas too damn real. I can tell you one thing, everybody wanna be rich. Okay. We live comfortable, shit, and stress free. Give me much the asshole, man, can you feel me? I done had the chain and the charm and a nice whip. With the gold ring on every finger, feeling just like a pimp. Even that bitch is like egg, nigga, body dust. I've been in the pain, lost it all, man, I ain't tripping. On a whole nother level, yes sir, it's time to get it. Grown man shit, big thing, nigga, you can't stop. Grown man shit, big thing, nigga, you can't stop.
Everybody want nice stand, a nice whip and a bad bitch. Everybody wanna go ring, cause the chain just a nice swing. Mostly everybody wanna be rich, just to buy big houses. And some of everybody really think they gonna get a chance to stop shit. They can stop me.
Hey man, check man. Ugly up on deck, man. That was Everybody Want Things, man. Straight from Florida. Straight instant request on y'all right then. Y'all already know what time it is. Man, I seen that boy Tucci Escobar check in. You know, we already played them meals, man. We gonna go ahead and drop something on y'all one more time with Tucci Escobar before we get up out of here, man. Y'all already know what time it is. It's live. It's live. We playing the music, keeping it real at all costs, at all time, man. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all make sure y'all support the movement. Y'all make sure y'all like, love, and share it. And let them know that we on deck. This designer, True Drip Entertainment. That boy Tucci Escobar.
No, it don't speak to the cops. Fill it with cheese like nachos. Dripping in sauce like queso. Go ahead and bring me my peso. Stacking this money like Legos. Stacking this money like Legos. Ice on my ring and my watch. Pull up and buzz on the app. No, it don't speak to the cops. Fill it with cheese like nachos. Dripping in sauce like queso. Go ahead and bring me my peso. Stacking this money like Legos. Stacking this money like Legos. Talk about money, we got it, yeah. All of these bands in my pocket, yeah. I'm dripping in water, no faucet, yeah. I'm plugged in tight like a socket, yeah. I'm dripping designer, I'm rocking designer. I'm loving designer, just call me designer. My chick a designer, I filled it with diamonds. I sing to these chicks like a Mario Wine. A slim thick chick that I call Miss China. Don't stand too close cause the ice might blind me. Soon in the money, need more, come find me. Don't press play, you don't have to rewind it. Sneezing on people like I got bad signings. Contract wet, then I ain't gon' sign it. Flooded with money, so my card ain't declining. Flooded with money, so the card ain't declining. Stacking this cash in my Louis bag. You watching my life, I don't have to brag. Just pull up the live, we got paper tag. Haters got feelings, they getting mad. Addicted to fashion, I love swag. So under my drip, I done blew it back. I'm hungry for money, don't need the fat. I'm hungry for money, don't need the fat. Ice on my ring and my watch. Pull up and buzz on the app. No, it don't speak to the cops. Fill it with cheese like nachos. Dripping in sauce like queso. Go ahead and bring me my peso. Stacking this money like Legos. Stacking this money like Legos. Ice on my ring and my watch. Pull up and buzz on the app. No, it don't speak to the cops. Fill it with cheese like nachos. Dripping in sauce like queso. Go ahead and bring me my peso. Stacking this money like Legos. Stacking this money like Legos.
Yeah, man, Tucci Escobar, the live is live, man. It's been a lovely one. What you think, Snug? It's been a lovely one?
It's been great. It's been great. We appreciate and we love all of our Live is Live family for tuning in and showing love. And we just wish you guys a happy holiday. And hopefully you guys, if you are going out tonight, we hope that you guys have a great time and just be safe make it there and back safely. We pray that that's what happened. And hopefully wherever you go, it's surrounded by love and peace. And everybody's just on one accord and nobody's coming with.
And if they ain't,
that negative vibes. Stuff.
If they ain't, if they jealous or envious, or they with that mess, we're gonna end with this one right today, tonight, this evening. Y'all need to keep a distance from
this girl looks
real talk,
like
man. This. Yeah, real talk, man. If they tripping,
staring at me in the store, she was like.
Oh, she did you like that? And they jealous or envious, they tripping, man. Y'all keep a distance from, man. We're gonna end with Feel No Free Word tonight, man. Y'all have a lovely night. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy New Year. Happy everything. Just grow. Grow in life today and understand that God got a purpose for you, man. You gonna feel no free work, man. If they tripping in life, keep a distance from them and understand that God got a purpose for you. And everybody can't go where you going. So don't trip off of them. Just understand that they can't go. You know what I'm saying? Some of these folks stuck on stupid in life, man. And get what? We gotta be able to define who that is and keep it moving. This no free work. The live is live.
Yeah. We don't focus on the problem, we just find solution. We barely watching television cause it mind pollution. Try my best to stay from correctional institution. I never had to doubt my niggas cause they all proven. Want millions with the ones I made some thousands with. Get passports and put my niggas on some island shit. We started in the trenches trying to make it out of it. It's loyalty before the royalty, that solid shit. And ain't too many real left, I keep my circle smaller. Was little niggas with big dreams trying to make $1. No good jobs at home, you hustle or become a robber. My circumstances won't define my child to take it farther. So who can tell me what I can't accomplish? I predict my own future, think I'm Nostradamus. Got $1 million dreams trying to make it out Columbus. Go and get it, bring it back and feel the empty stomach. My whole city know I'm genuine, I love them all. I teach you everything I know, just wanna see you ball. But understanding my position, I can't meet you all. Cause when you're on, the ones at home be trying to knock you off. So what I'm supposed to do to keep it distant. Don't give a fuck about no fame, I just want you to listen. And fuck this rapping, I don't like attention. They say they love me, but they hate, they never like to mention. Yeah, that's why I keep a distance. I gotta keep a distance. They love me, but they hate ain't mention. That's why I keep my distance. I keep it distant cause the same people grinning with me. Really hate me on the inside, they envying me. I learned from real niggas, really I can see it in them. At times I understand they lost, so I just reinvent them. Instead of me against them, I just try to fix their mental. But I can't help you niggas acting like you on your menstrual. I never sold a dream, I keep it real, plain and simple. And if I ever gave you work, just keep it confidential. Hit some niggas mad, said I never put them on. But I don't even know them niggas, what is that is wrong. I told them never tell I been it, but my name is known. Somebody close it, talk too much, tell me if I'm wrong. So what I'm supposed to do to keep it distant. Don't give a fuck about no fame, I just want you to listen. And fuck this rapping, I don't like attention. They say they love me, but they hate, they never like to mention. Yeah, that's why I keep a distance. I gotta keep a distance. They love me, but they hate ain't mention. That's why I keep my distance.
Yeah, man. Positive movement, positive motivation. Like Uncle Nell said, we want y'all to get to the Livest Live official page, like it, get on YouTube, look us up the Livest Live, get on Twitter, look us up the Livest Live, support the movement, you know what I'm saying? Cause we growing together in the positive walk in life. And guess what? If they ain't with that, you gotta keep a distance from them. You know what I'm talking about? That could be your family, that could be them so-called friends. When you see, then guess what? They say if it quack like that, if it water like that, it's a duck. You know what I'm talking about? So sometimes you gotta keep a distance. And sometimes it hurt, man, that you see that these people can't go where you going. But guess what? It's all right. You know God got it for you and you only. Ride with it. Real talk, man. Samantha, sign out. Big L's poppin'.